On the 7th day of Christmas, the elves were busy distributing raw materials in the underground. Santa had shown up early in order to take Raven's place. In spite of the fact that he wasn't feeling so well himself, he demanded that Raven should stay in the house and get the rest she needed. Raven had tried getting up several times that day, but the harder she tried, the heavier she became. She began losing track of time and found it increasingly difficult to determine whether she was asleep or awake. She ended up in the hills, convinced that throwing it all in would be a brilliant and original idea and best for everyone. But at that point, it was as if Raven was no longer alone.
Stupid girl. What do you think I'm doing here?
Sprocket was a torn-apart reflection of the traditional North Atlantic sea witch. She lived somewhere in Raven's imagination and had done so ever since Raven was a child. When Raven was caught stealing cookies in the workshop, she would blame it on Sprocket. But Sprocket was also someone Raven would dress up as a child, with a funny hat, and imagine that she was flying. But this time, they were both pretty far away from flying, and Sprocket had had enough.
Get up! You've got a life ahead of you.
When Santa came home that night, he was more than exhausted and went straight to bed, while Raven felt as if something had loosened up inside. And even though she was still a little sleepy, she didn't feel quite so heavy anymore.